Hi everyone, it's Bobbi-Jo and welcome to my home. I'm coming to you with hashtag Tea Tuesday. This is hosted by Kathy's Favorite Things and Life with Patty. And yeah, it's just somewhere sometime during Tuesday you upload a video talking about what you're up to, basically what's going on. And yeah, you get to meet new people and find out their interests and stuff like that. So first I'll do my book update. I've got a few on the go as usual. The first one is As Long as the Lemon Trees Grow, and I've been wanting to read this for a while. It is done by Zoulfa. Katouh. I hope I didn't murder that name. And this is a young lady that is in Syria and the war has broken out, and she is trying to figure out a way to get her and her sister-in-law out. The rest of the family, I don't know what happened yet because they haven't gotten to that point. So I don't know. I think some of them are in the war and some have been killed. So I don't know for sure yet. But anyway, she's a teenager, she's working in the hospital trying to save as many people as she can, but at the same time she has her sister-in-law who is pregnant that she is worried about getting out of the country. So I cannot wait to read the rest of it. I'm already kind of enthralled. So that will be one that I hope is a good one. The next one that I am reading is The Assassin's Blade. And this is also another young adult, and she is a trained assassin and one of the best trained assassins. And she is sent out on missions by her master, maybe, I don't know. She's sent out on missions, and on these missions, I know the first one, it appears as if she's very cold because she's an assassin. She's supposed to look that way, but something interesting happened on the first one that makes her appear like a little bit more human. So anyways, it's about her and a gentleman that are needing to go on these missions, and she curtails some things and she could get into a lot of trouble by doing it. Last thing I'm reading is it's called The Town That Drowned. And this is, I'm very happy to say, it's a New Brunswick. I live in New Brunswick, Canada. It is a New Brunswick author. I am excited for this book, mostly because it is pretty good so far. I'm really impressed. I am doing it on audio. And it sucks because the auditor is the person speaking is not very good at it. It doesn't even sound like, I don't know. However, I sped it up and it sounded much better. And the other books seem to be available. The problem, I tried to eyeball read this, but too many people were in line to get the book in my library. So, but the other books by this author are available. Her name is Riel Nason. Yeah, Riel Nason. And yeah, The Assassin's Blade is done by Sarah J. Maas. I have read her before. But yeah, anyways, the Town That Drowned is a little girl, and she has a brother. He seems to be on the spectrum. I'm not sure though, but he seems to be. He has to have structure. So anyways, she one day has this she's kind of an outcast because one day she fell through the ice and came up, and she had seen the city underwater, this little community they live in. And this is a community that's in New Brunswick. It is up Woodstock Way. And what happened is that she saw the city all underwater, and she told people when she came to, that's what she saw. So now the problem is she's an outcast and her brother is an outcast. And so what they're doing, what they find out later, is that they're building a dam and they're going to be moving everyone out of that area so that the dam can be built. So it will technically be underwater, I guess. Let me see here. Just going to check something. Let me see for a second. I don't want to give too much away. Yeah, okay. So I am not giving more away than I wanted to make sure that I wasn't giving more. I'm just going to adjust you here, guys. I wanted to make sure that you were not given more information than what's in the synopsis on Goodreads, is basically how I wanted to make sure. So, and this is set in the 60s, by the way. And it's Ruby and her, I believe she's 14. So, yeah. So anyways, what am I up to? Well, it was hot weather here today, so I was off out with Che like a good chunk of the day, because he's not allowed out without us. So we were out on the cobblestone, and then a gust of wind came and moved the bushes he was next to, and then he's running from me and telling her to put him inside. So yeah, that ended that for a bit. What am I doing crafting wise? I am taking every single card currently, anyways. Every single card I have, I'm going through it for Christmas. I'm making sure that it's stamped on the back with my stamp. I'm making sure that it's completely finished, and then I'm putting it in a box. And I'm making sure every single one that I'm going through every single one of them to make sure that everything's finished. I'm pulling out also all of my recycled cards that I've got in a bin. I'm going to be pulling all those out, recycling them, or tossing them in the recycle bin. And this is preparing. I am at a crossroads with my my crafting. I am wanting to expand out where I do cards for specific people and specific times and celebrations and stuff like that. I do those cards. I do my happy mail and stuff like this, but I want to incorporate, I want to not have cards as my base craft. So basically, I want to be doing albums. I want to be doing more 3D projects. Some of you have seen my sewing machine before. I want to do more of that kind of stuff. I also want to focus a little bit more on my sewing and maybe my diamond painting. I just need, I like doing cards, specific cards and things like that, and making them for a specific person. I enjoy doing that because it makes me think of that person while I'm doing it and try to think of what they would like on their card and stuff. And cards are great for um, a, a, a quick project that you want to have that um, happiness that you uh, like that instant gratification of making something beautiful. And that's one of the things I like about, but I need to branch. I and I went through this years ago. I used to do jewelry. I used to do all kinds of that stuff and worked with wood and did a lot of painting things, like, yeah, like I had a lot of acrylic paints, so I could do projects like that. And I had to decide for my health wise, I had to decide what my favorite thing was. So that favorite thing was paper. So now I'm deciding that how a different way I want to use it. So I look forward to that. But other than that, it's pretty much average week, and I hope and that you guys have a good rest of the week, and I look forward to watching you guys. All right, bye bye.